Hey there, J3 here and welcome back. In the last video, you learned that in order to get out of the stage of burdens, you have to learn how to earn more money. And you learned the universal law that money equals value. In this video, you're going to learn how to start earning an income or even increase your income from what you have today.
The first skill that needs to be developed is having an open mind to the possibility of earning money given your present circumstances. After all, if you think you can, you definitely can. But if you think you can't, you can't. So let's work on the mindset first that you can create value. The first step is to move from a position of entitlement to a position of service. The feeling of being entitled, of being deserving of something, is a position wherein you're in a perspective of taking value and not creating value. I'm not usually a fan of the origin of words, but this one really changed the way I thought of the word deserve. The word deserve was derived from the Latin word desivere. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, it's composed of two words. The first word is de, which means from, and servire, which means service. Bringing it together, the word deserve now means from service. So, at its origin, if you want to deserve more money, and you want to deserve more success, and you want to deserve more wealth, and deserve more happiness, then you have to serve more. Deserve from service. The next thing we have to deal with is removing the restraints, the feeling that you can't serve others. It may be because you're too young or too old, or you have a disability, or you're not creative enough, or you don't have anything to offer out there to the world. And if you're thinking this, you couldn't be more wrong. At this day and age, people have so many needs and wants that it's extremely easy to create value for the people around you. Just imagine when the humans were still nomads, when we lived in tribes, the things that were of value were extremely limited. The only thing of value then was if you could provide food and protection to the tribe. So if you were a weakling, if you got sick easily, if you didn't hunt well, you were at the bottom of the social classes. Ikaw yung nasa pinakailalim. You had no chance of being successful. But today, people have so many needs and wants. People want to stay connected. They want to be entertained. They want to do charity work. They want personal fulfillment. They want recognition. They want deeper and more intimate relationships. And they want to be challenged, inspired, and motivated. Nowadays, people pay for anything. And because of the wide variety of what people find valuable, anyone can provide that value. Now, to give you an idea just how possible it is for you to create value, I'm going to give you 3 examples of people who just prove the point anyone can create value for others. Our first example is for those who feel that they are physically restrained from providing value to others. Well, I'd like you to meet Nick VUJICIC. Nick is an international motivational speaker, and he has spoken to millions of people. His message is simple. No matter what life gives you, you can overcome it. Now, he may seem like a pretty normal guy in this picture. He's handsome, has a nice smile. So, let me show you another picture of him. There we go. Nick VUJICIC was born without limbs, no arms, and no legs. It was a genetic mutation that is so rare to happen, but this is what life gave him. At the age of 8, Nick started to have thoughts of killing himself. At the age of 10, he tried to kill himself because he could not see the purpose in his life. He thought of himself as just a burden to the people around him. But thankfully, he was able to find his purpose in life, even though life made it very tough for him. Here's a short clip so you can see Nick in action.
I think the biggest problem we have in this world are men. Men who are not fathers. Men who are not husbands. And they fall. When there is no example of a father figure, for the family. Where is the anchor?
I've got the joy.
Give me some hope, man. Talk to me, man.
If you don't get a miracle, you can still be a miracle for someone. Give me a hug. I love you. Take care.
Easy. I'll see you guys around.
This world really needs hope. This world really needs direction. This world really needs truth.
I want you to know something. If you're alive, you have a gift. The gift of growing. Battle after battle, you need to understand you will get through this. That's the power of hope.
When I was 10 years old, I tried to drown myself. I tried to give up. Why? Because I couldn't see hope. I want you to know I'm so thankful that I'm still here. Don't give up.
Thank you, Lord, that you've given her the doctors and nurses to survive the cancer. Lord,
I pray for joy.
Lord, in the times when they feel alone,
May many hearts be touched.
Anoint her. Give her the opportunity.
Lord, we pray that you will lift up this country out of the darkness that it's in.
We're visiting a HIV/AIDS orphanage.
she's dying, you know.
Sometimes it's hard to be strong.
Check this out. So cute. Look how beautiful my boy is. Hi, baby. How's Kiyoshi? Oh, I miss him so much. I love you, baby.
Love you.
All around the world, we receive invitations for me to come and share my story and walk through doors that God has opened. And I believe that most countries in the world need healing.
In Vietnam, they even have scripts for what they want me to say. They wanted us to sign a disclosure that I would not talk about faith, and we refused to sign it. Either we come without really reaching anyone, or we come loud.
So, what do you think? I have a confession to make. Actually, when I was still very closed-minded about how to make money, I was extremely skeptical when I first saw Nick. I thought to myself that he was only successful because of his disability. So people flocked to him because they somehow saw it as charity. To me, he was a charity case. Kawawa naman, walang paa, walang kamay, kaya maraming taong tumutulong sa kanya. Today, I am ashamed of this thought because I listened to him and he ended up giving more than what I could ever give him. Nick is not your charity case because he provides real value.
And to show you that, let's go to the numbers and quantify the value he actually provides to the world. In his website, attitudeisaltitude.com, Nick is getting paid as a speaker and his books are selling $10 to $15. Now, as of 2013, Nick has reached an audience total of about 5 million people. Now, let's just assume that of that 5 million, only 0.1% of them actually buy a CD or his audio tape. Now, that 0.1% is 5,000 people. And if those 5,000 people bought a $10 product, then Nick was already able to create $50,000 worth of value. That's a whopping 2.5 million pesos. And with the way I'm computing this, it's very, very conservative. Now, is that charity? I don't think so, That is real value.
So, dear friend, believe in yourself more. You can create value for others. Our second example is for those who think that they aren't creative enough to provide value for others. In this case, you'll learn that creativity is kind of overrated, and all that it takes is that you just believe in yourself. Meet Steve Gadlin. He is a web developer, and aside from creating websites, he has an extremely unusual hobby of drawing cats, which turned into a business. Now here's a clip of his short commercial posted on his website.
I'm pretty good looking, I'm an average guy. I work in computers, that's no lie. But that's not what I want to do. I want to draw a cat for you. 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 I'll draw you a cat that's short and fat. I'll draw you a cat with a pork pie hat. I'll draw you a cat, whatever the vibe. I'll draw the cat that you describe. I'll draw it on paper, head, body, and tail. Then I'll put my drawing in the mail. You can give it to a friend, you can keep it for yourself. You can put it on your desk, you can put it on the shelf. It's $9.95, you can pay online, 24/7, anytime. I want to draw a cat for you. I want to draw a cat for you. I want to draw a cat for you. I want to draw a cat for you.
I know what you're thinking. The idea is stupid and no one in their right mind would buy his cat drawings. Well, as it turns out, people today aren't in their right minds because over 12,500 drawings have been ordered from him. And at $10 a drawing, that's roughly $125,000. In pesos, that's 5 million. Imagine, 5 million pesos from drawing cats. It's just crazy.
Now, to make you ask why even further, you should meet one of the investors in his business. Yes, in his cat drawing business, he has an investor, and a big one at that. His investor is Mark Cuban, a billionaire entrepreneur, investor, and philanthropist, actually most known to the public as the owner of the basketball team, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Mark Cuban paid $25,000 for 33% of Steve's company. What does that mean? That means that an experienced businessman is valuing the total worth of the business to be at $75,000. That's a lot of value from drawing cats. So is it a stupid business? Kind of. But does it create value for others? Yes. That's why money is being received by the owners. Now, let's go to our last example, and the reason why I'm sharing this example with you is for its simplicity. This story is about my mother when she was still a young professional. Fresh out of college, the company she first worked for was a shipping and packing company. And one of the things which bothered her, along with the other employees in their office, was that the food in their canteen was bad. So, what did my mom do? Well, she made sandwiches. Now, a little something more about my mom. She doesn't like to cook, and she doesn't like the kitchen. So, she asked her younger sister to help her make the sandwiches. These sandwiches weren't really special. It was just better than what was offered in the canteen. It started out with just a couple of pieces that could fit in her cubicle drawer. Just a couple of pieces. Then word got around, and soon she was making sandwiches for the whole office already. She already had to use the office stock room to store the sandwiches. She said that it was just honesty system. You know, you take a sandwich and you put your payment inside the box. Ganun lang kasimple. Now, after a couple of months, the canteen's term with the company ended and it was up for bidding again. My mom placed her bid for the canteen and she got it. So she and her sister set up the canteen. Her younger sister was working in the canteen full-time while she maintained her job in the company. Fast forward to several years later, my mom was already managing 6 canteens and she already had to resign from her job. Now, I don't know exactly how much those canteens earned, but I'm pretty sure it helped a lot in our family's finances. And it enabled me, along with my 3 older siblings, to have a comfortable life. The value provided started out very simple. Sandwiches, better sandwiches. Then it got upgraded to better food through the canteens. As the value provided grew, the more money was received. In these three examples, Nick Vujicic, Steve Gadlin's cat drawing business, and my mom's sandwiches, all of them provide value. So all of them got rewarded with money. In today's day and age, value can be created in many ways. You have your brilliant ideas, weird ideas, simple ideas. The important part is you believe in your idea and actually take the steps to let the public know of your value. Now, I'm going to give you exercises to further develop the mindset that opportunities are in fact everywhere. The exercises to develop this skill will require you to explore the world and see that in fact opportunities are everywhere. So here are the things that I would want you to take a look at. First is to watch Shark Tank. Shark Tank is a reality TV show where entrepreneurs pitch their business ideas to investors. The great thing about the show is that you can see different kinds of people from different backgrounds create ways on how they can make money. You have doctors, students. You know, there was this team that joined and they were just a group of teenagers. You have full-time employees, senior citizens, single mothers, soldiers, starting out entrepreneurs, as well as seasoned businessmen go into the show and pitch their ideas to the venture capitalists. Plus, the show is really entertaining. All of the episodes are available on YouTube, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Of all the reality TV shows, this is a definite must-watch.
Another option would be to go to Upwork.com, and this is formerly known as Odesk. Upwork.com is a website for online jobs, and as an employee, you can find online work here, and as an internet entrepreneur, you can find professionals here. The amazing thing about sites like these is that there's a wide variety of jobs being offered. It's not just for web developers or IT guys or clerical work like clicking on ads, you know. There are real jobs here. So sign up to Upwork and just take a look at the jobs available. You'll be surprised that many jobs are already being done over the internet.
Now, next we have Fiverr.com. This site is similar to Odesk, but the jobs and services provided here are much smaller in scale. The reason why it's called Fiverr is because every service sells for about $5. And the reason why I want you to take a look at it is because you'll find that the variety of jobs and services here is more diverse. So for example, there are services like I'll sing happy birthday to your friends in Spanish or in Italian. And for that, you pay them $5. Or they'll create a video testimonial for your product or for your service. Whatever it is you need a testimonial for. So take a look at it. The website is a great proof that you can earn money in many ways you never thought possible. Now let's move out of the internet space. One of the very important resources to look at are your books about traditional modern entrepreneurs. You have Joey Concepcion's Go Negosyo series, and it offers compilations of entrepreneurs of different backgrounds. These books are offered nationwide on the major bookstores. So what we just did was a quick list of the things that you can do to wow your mind on the possibilities of earning money.
It would be impossible to compile every single job or opportunity out there, but it all boils down back to the universal law. Where there is value provided, money can be earned. In the next video, I'll be giving you a more structured approach on how you can increase your income, either via business or even through employment. I'll see you there.